Another reading. Today we're going to do what's going to happen from 21st Feb to 28th Feb. So these are the three piles. You can choose from the piles today. This is the first pile, the energy oracle. This is the second pile, the earth oracle, and this is the third pile, the crystal angel cards. So see which deck are you getting more pulled towards, and I'll do some love messages for you for 21st to 28th. These are my cards, love messages cards. So see which one do you want to intuitively you are getting attracted to, and I'm going to start doing the messages. So this is 21st to 28th. I'm going to do the first pile. You've chosen the energy oracle to give you messages. So let's see what are the cards saying. And also remember, this is a gen reading, might or might not resonate. Also, for people who are new to my channel, welcome to Tam Predicts. I am a psychic medium and intuitive tarot reader, and I do spells, and I am guided by my spirit guides, my archangels, and my ascended masters. So let's see how are the next 8 days. I'm not going to say 7 because Feb will end then. Be for you. So you've chosen the energy oracle cards. I don't have a number of cards in my mind how many to pull out for you. Let's see what are the cards that will come out. Spirit guides, please help me with the cards. What messages can I give? Let's clear the energy of the cards. What messages that I can give for energy oracle cards. This one came out, so let's see. I'm going to put it here. I also saw indecision. I also saw standing at a crossroad. Maybe that's making you think. Let me put down the cards first, get all the cards, and then see. I'll keep telling you what I feel or any channel message that I get. I feel multiples of 4 are going to be important the next 8 days. We anyway are doing next 8 days. So a lot of thinking. I'm going to take that also. Something is going to be on your mind all the time. Something is going to, I'm not going to say trouble you, but there is a major decision when it comes to, any kind of decision, work, or a hard decision, but it requires your mind, a lot of thinking. Because look at this, you would be thinking about something. This is what's going to cross your mind. Too many things happening in your mind for the next 8 days. I mean, probably you have to choose from two things, a lot of opportunities. You have to choose which way to go, and that's what will make you, keep thinking about things. But definitely, I feel even numbers will be good for you, and I also feel anything to do with 4 and 8, 4 or 8 will be good for you. These are major decisions coming up. I get major, I do not get minor, but this decision will affect quite a bit what the whole year will be like or what it's going to be, because I think that will be important for you. Sorry, I'm just adjusting it more a little bit. Let's see what are the other messages. Yes, this is about balance. I told you it's about 4 or 8. This is also 4. You would try to balance, probably, I mean, two different, very different things. Two different things, you have to make them meet, or it's actually making a decision between two different things. Look at this. Both ways are good, so that's going to confuse you more. So that's what's going to keep you thinking all the time. I get water and I get air here quite a lot. It could also be earth signs. Be careful of deceit. Be careful of anybody fooling you, especially when it comes to money or in the heart situation, because you're a little worried about what's going to happen. Somebody's been watching you. Somebody's watching your actions. So whatever you're doing, do it more secretively. Somebody might just spill the beans on something. Somebody might get things out of the closet that you do not want, to come out, or somebody knows your secrets and they might come out. But definitely keep things balanced between the head and the heart. But basically, your every decision needs to be a mind decision. Sorry, too many cards. Let me pick them up. That's too much energy, too many cards. Sorry, cannot have that. I'm going to take this because I said a lot of possibilities, and that's what the card showed me, and it's number 6, because I feel really it's all about even numbers here. Only 7 is the odd one out. So maybe there is a friend which is an odd one out, or family member that's an odd one out, and it is not thinking well about you, or doesn't want good things to happen to you. And there comes the thinking woman. So what are you doing? The man is thinking about you, you're thinking about the man, but this is definitely too much thinking involved about something. Look at this. Is it major decisions between two people, major decision between projects? But next 7-8 days, you have to make the decision. You need to know which way to go to, because look at the opportunities and possibilities, lots opening up for you, which is also good in a way. So when lots of things are going to happen, it is that you need to be thinking a lot. I mean, this is major decision, guys. That's the channel message that I get. Look at this thinking woman, and we've got the thinking man. it could be you two are working together, your partners, could be your husband, wife, could be, you could be seeing each other and working together, a lot of decisions to be made. Probably you run a business together, but something needs to, you need to zero down on something, and you guys are thinking, I don't know if you guys are thinking about the relationship. The other message that I get, thinking about whether to take this relationship further or not. So you both are doing that much thinking, sorry, let me just keep this. So both are doing that much thinking of what to do. I mean, with each other also. I mean, have you taken time apart to think? Let's think about it. Just not you, it's both of you making the decision together. So here it is. You got to be. This is number 8. So of course 8 is coming here. So be. This is Archangel Michael here. This is the beautiful card, and I want to say slay anything. Negative in your head, right now. I mean, any kind of bad thoughts, anything coming. You getting envious for someone is just not you, but you getting envious for someone, or sorry guys, I don't know what happens to it. So you getting envious, or you getting jealous. So slay all those negative thoughts is what I get, and stand for truth. Stand for truth. That's what I feel, and protect your loved one. That's another message that I get. Protect your loved one right now, and kind of, sorry, I don't know what's wrong. Normally it gets okay. Sorry guys, that's making a lot of noise today. I don't know what's happened. So protect your loved one is what I get. You're going to stand and protect someone, about your loved one. Probably somebody's talking bad about your loved one or something, to do with that, this deceit. And you're not going to take it lying down. Probably somebody's accusing someone falsely in the coming days. And you're like, I'm going to stand for the truth and I will not let this happen. Take care of your finances, because while shuffling, I did see financial matters. Look at this. The person really loves you, okay, and you're going to stand for the person. The person is going through a tough time, maybe in their home or anything, but you've got to protect them because they are holding a heart for you, and you both love each other. This is a time for protecting or standing up for each other. I'm sure it makes sense to you because you are in the situation. Or this could be for one person, but this is definitely the message that I get again and again is, when we repeat a message, it's very important. It's protection. Protect your heart, protect your loved one's heart, and your loved one's dignity also. That's very important. Remember, guys. Let's see what are the other messages for you. What are the love messages? Okay, this fell right on my hand. I'm confused about you. So this is what your loved one is saying to you right now. They're a little confused. Maybe that's why they're thinking. Maybe you both need time apart. Here is confusion when you're standing at a crossroad, do not know where to go. So possibly it's a decision about your loved one or something, and you're a little confused about what's going to happen. And you both are thinking about this relationship. I mean, you do not know what to do. I have family problems, so this could be family problems. I told you there's a deceit in the family. Somebody is not allowing them to marry you or to see you. I mean, could be for one of you, but there is family. This could be a third party situation, but definitely a family problem where they are not letting the person come towards you, and probably there's a financial problem, because remember I said I could see the financial problem card when I was shuffling the cards here. I saw financially somebody is not really good. So maybe they have to make ends meet in the family, and they cannot think about love, or they cannot meet you, or they do not have the time. So they definitely have family problems, and there is a confusion, there's a crossroad happening. And that's why the thinking man and woman here. Have faith in me. So they're saying, have faith in me, and probably things will be better. So right now, it's not the right time. Maybe the message that I get is, it's not the right time right now. So give them a little more time. Let's see what are the messages for you guys. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to say to you? Let's see. I want to make it work. Of course, they want to make it work. I mean, even if they're taking a break, they want to still be with you, and they're trying to see. Probably they're going to sort out their family problems or the financial problems, and though they're confused about, could be confused about the situation, that how to spend time with you or what to do. They do not want to break away. So that's why probably thinking is also about uh, trying to understand how to make the situation better for you and the person. So there are a lot of problems involved, like next 8 days it'll be like a lot of problems from a lot of sides, but they still are saying, have faith in me. They do not want to end this or something. See, they do not want to fight also. This is beautiful. Guys, they really want to be with you, and they do not want to fight. There are things that are troubling them, things that are happening around them, which naturally they have no control of. I mean, they cannot control whatever is happening right now. They do not want to leave you. They want you to think about it. They are thinking about it, how to rescue the situation. And these are your cards. No, it's not working this way. So probably this way it's not working, whatever is the setup between you two. And that's what I was saying, that they need time to make things work, or they need time for things to be better right now. So the way it is right now, it's not working. Maybe it's a family issue, or financial, it's a third party, it's something, um, I mean, you do not want, like, remember I said you don't want things to be out in the closet, from the closet. So there are things that you have to keep secret. It can't, it's not working this way out. So those were the messages for the first pile. If you've chosen first pile, I think it was pretty clear. It was all about indicating one thing, and all the cards were all, saying a story. So let's see. I'm going to move on to the second pile. Hi, pile number 2. If you've chosen this, let's see what are your messages. I'm going to clear the cards of the previous energy, and I'm going to give you some love messages also. But next 8 days, what's going to happen? For people who are new to my channel, welcome to Tam Predicts. I'm a psychic, a medium, and an intuitive tarot reader. I'm guided by my spirit guides, my archangels, and my ascended masters. Let's see what are the messages that I can give you. Remember, there will be different messages for different people, because this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading. For personal reading, you can contact me. My Gmail is down below, and I'll send you. Just write your country of residence, and I will give you the charges and everything else. I get the word blues. I don't know what kind of blues are you having. I have no idea, but let's see what messages. What messages should I give? Blues. Oh, probably there is confusion about the vision, where you're going. Everything seems barren. Everything seems boring. Everything seems plain. There is no excitement. Maybe that's why I said you have the blues, and it started with that. And this card wanted to come out. Maybe your life is just a routine right now. The next 8 days are going to feel like a routine. 9 to 5 job. Everything boring. Same things. Looking like a desert. Nothing much going on. Problem about confusion about vision. Do you have a problem about vision? Because I just said problem about your vision. Any eye problems, please get it checked. Basically, you're in a routine. You want to do something exciting, want to do something different. You fed up of the routine. You fed up of the routine in the job, or probably in your life, or probably in the love relationship. But this is not happening. That those are the words. I mean, you want things to be different right now. This is just this is you, bored in a cave, feeling alone, doing your own thing. I mean, why would you do that? I mean, are you are you in quarantine or something? Or but this is you just fed up of that 9 to 5 job. Do you want a new job? Do you want to change? But why is that? Because I mean, the vision also. Have you given up on something? You're like, I cannot do this. I mean, this cannot be completed. This is not completed. Get into healing. I think you would need some healing coming in the coming days. Probably next 8 days are good. I don't know why I get acupuncture or acupressure quite a lot. I don't know if you do believe in alternative healing, alternative healing. And I mean, some kind of, I don't know if you believe in Ayurveda or something, but I really feel something to do with A is coming a lot to me. I don't know what is with A, your name, or something to do with A. Probably your ancestors' names begins with A. They're around you. That's another message that I get. You're going to be seeing feathers, is what I feel. You're going to be seeing feathers. I mean, when you see feathers, just remember your spirit guides are talking to you in some way. But this is definitely getting bored of a routine. Doing routine work. Imagine, yes, of course, this is what you want in your life. This is what you need. You need movement. I mean, enough of the routine thing. Whatever you do every day, you're like, I want it to be a little adventurous. I want life to be a little different. I do not want to follow something. I mean, you're tired of following something, or I mean, getting up the same way, and the same time sleeping, and probably your work is becoming monotonous, your love life is becoming monotonous, something is becoming, a friendship with someone could be becoming monotonous. But that's what you're going to feel the next 8 days, and this is what you need. See, monotonous again, stillness. There's so much stillness right now. Probably things are not moving. Otherwise, also things are not improving. I get the word improving. You really want them to move because all the cards are saying the same thing. Or either probably you are at a point where you need some kind of a healing. Either you are going into like a hermit, or you're going back into a shell kind of a position. You're not coming out of the world, out from your shell to explore. I mean, are you getting too comfortable the way you are, or you deliberately went into a shell if something happened, and I mean, you fear coming out and the world seems like it's threatening you, and you're not really wanting to face anyone? Is this the kind of life you started to live and you really want to come out? Because with the movement card, this is beautiful. I think it's come under the healing card, and you need some brightness in your life. You need your life to be a little more bright. Maybe summer, if you are entering summer right now, I mean, that's going to be good for you. But basically, brighten up your life. I mean, better days are coming, I want to say, because the sun card is beautiful here. So this is a promise, like a promise card of new days, of happier days, of brighter days. Fun filled days is what I get. Yeah, because you've got to transform things, you've got to reinvent things, and that's when you're going to, feel totally new, and things will feel new to you, because probably starting from summer or spring or whatever, things will change. Like, leaves, dead leaves go away and new leaves come. Maybe that's how your life is going to look very soon. So you do not have to worry. This card I need to take, okay? Because this card fell and I didn't see it. Activation, of course, this is what you want. And unless you only activate things or you only move things in your life, I mean, it's going to be very boring, and you're the one who can turn that wheel of movement, of change in your life. Otherwise, things are going to be just boring for you for the next 8 days, and that's how they've been for, I get past 8 months, 6 months, I mean, 5 months. Things have been the same. I mean, you're like, you're also getting fed up of this whole thing, and you want to change things. You want to make things work. You want action. You want movement in your life. You want to reinvent things. you know you're like, this way it's not working. Probably something is not working the way it is, and you're like, I need to make it work another way. I have to see things another way. Exactly, you have to be creative to see it differently. You got to recreate something. If it's your job, or if it's anything, you need to spice it up. I mean, you create something, and if that's not working, you got to see it another way. I mean, probably give it another name to your business, or I mean, rethink what you're going to do, because that's what it needs. I mean, it needs creation, it needs new things, and you're at a very vulnerable position right now. So just be careful, whatever somebody will say, you listen to the person, or somebody will say, you should do this. You listen to the person, you're like, I'm not doing well, but I want to do this. So also keep this thing in mind, that do not be in a vulnerable position. Don't show the world that you're alone and all sensitive, and you're so bored, and anybody who comes up with an idea, you'll pick it up, or anybody comes with a new job suggestion, and you'll take it. You do not have to do that. I mean, you have to make your own decision, but you have to get out of that sleep mode, lazy mode, or not doing anything mode, because you got to move. And this is you who can move only. Make yourself move. So these are the love messages from the person next 8 days. Remember, this is a general reading. The person says, I miss you too. So maybe you said, I miss you, and they replied like that. They said, yeah, I miss you too. It's just not you. I equally love you. That's another channel message that I get. I love you equally. I mean, oh wow. You're my twin flame. So when I said equally, here it is. Here's the answer. Why is it equally? Because you're the twin flame. That's why the things are equal. So I miss you too, and there's your twin flame. They do mirror you. So if you miss them, they're going to miss you. If you're feeling happy, they're going to feel happy, because they are your twin flame. Let's see, what are the love messages for the next 8 days? What do they want to say to you? What does your loved one want to say to you? Madly in love with you. Wow, this is all one kind of messaging. I miss you, and you're my twin flame, and I'm madly in love with you. So that's what they want to say to you. This is beautiful. You could be meeting the person, or could be special memory you're celebrating. You're celebrating something next week. I don't want to fight it. Never want to fight with you. And they always say sorry if they fight with you, and you too, or say sorry to each other, because you do not want to end this thing, and no matter who's wrong, but you do say sorry, because this person really means a lot to you. I'm happy with you. See, yes, I'm happy with you. If they, I feel they're answering a lot of questions that you put, that are you happy with me, or do you love me, or things like that, and they're happy with you. One more card. For some of you, they want to say, I want to take a break to think. So this could be one situation where the loved one is saying, I want to take a break to rethink our relationship, or to think what's going wrong, because I do not want to fight. Maybe that's the card here, though they are in love with you. Probably something happened between you two, but I really get the feeling that you two are going to get back. Things are going to be okay. I mean, there is no problem as such, so you do not really have to think. So do not worry about that. So I'm going to move on to the third pile, which is the crystal angels. So if you've chosen the crystal angel pile, let's see what are the messages for the next 8 days. Let me clear the energy of the deck. So welcome to Tam Predicts. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I'm a medium and a psychic, and I'm guided by my spirit guides, my archangels, and my ascended masters. We're going to do some of these messages, and then I'm going to give you some love messages. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? What is the theme? First two are really different. Okay, we did get one card. Stress reduction. Next 8 days, please work on your stress. Reduce stress. Otherwise, this is how it's going to be. The stress is going to increase, and your headaches are going to increase. You're going to get hurt. I don't know if bright light hurts your eyes, but I really feel bright light does hurt your eyes. So de-stress your mind and body also. And I get the word workaholic, so don't be a workaholic. You need to rest. You need to rest and recharge, because I mean, probably March is going to be stressful again. So next 7-8 days, just recharge. And I was going to say a watermelon, and a watermelon is written there. I didn't see it, but yes, have watermelon if it's available. I mean, I don't know if you need water or something to do with watermelon, or the color, or it refreshes you. But yes, I also got the word detox, so maybe it's about detoxing next 8 days, or probably you could be undergoing a program which needs you to detox for next 8 days. Unnecessary worries. What are you worrying about? I mean, set your worries free. It's going to become peaceful again. So your two cards is stress reduction, and the second one is you worrying unnecessarily. If you can't control the situation, why are you worrying about it? I feel you're worrying about a future event. For me, it's like it's not even, you can't even see it, but you've already in your mind said this is going to give me worry, or this will burden me, or it just says release your worries and burdens and give them to God for healing, and you'll get the solutions. So that's what I said. Probably next 8 days you are undergoing. Have you taken up a meditation program? Are you going to work with crystals because you chose the crystal angels, or do you have crystals right now around you? Especially citrine, could be citrine. Have you been seeing doves, or have you just read about doves somewhere? But the situation is going to be peaceful. I get a lot of light. Does light worry you? I mean, does light hurt your eye? I mean, or is it too much light where you live? I mean, do you have too many light bulbs in your house or in your room right now, or a flashlight? What does it mean to you? Did you use a torch or a flashlight to look for something? Those are the words that I get. I mean, those are the visuals that I get in my mind. Let's see what are the other messages. Own your divine power. Wow, this is also beautiful. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So you are pleasing people. I mean, pleasing people also stresses you out, because you want a yes from everybody, and that's what really stresses you out. And you got to please people. I mean, all the time you just want to please people. You do not want to please yourself. So also replace codependency. If you're codependent on someone, you are depending too much on someone, got to release it. Maybe that's why the bird came. You got to release stress. Stop being too much dependent. Stop thinking about the person too much, and own your own divine power. I mean, this is your people pleasing attitude that you need to change, and you need to be more assertive, and feel more empowered in situations. That's what's going to make you feel better. Bless your heart. I mean, you're stressing your heart out about something. Are you pleasing the person you love with too much? I mean, even if they're wrong, you're reaching out to them. You're just, you're becoming an emotional wreck. That's the message that I get. Those are the two words that I just saw. I mean, you need support. You need to heal. Firstly, mend your own heart. That's what it says. I mean, your heart is in your hands. You got to mend your heart. I mean, pray for your heart. I mean, why would I say emotional wreck? I mean, look at this, how you stressed yourself out, unnecessary worries. I mean, you've put your heart out here. This one seems like more like a heart reading, you know. Other two piles are very different. They were mixed, but this one is totally is your. I mean, this is next 8 days. You got to take care of your heart, and that's why probably I said 1 week counseling or meditation or therapy because your heart needs to heal. Value your self-worth. Here it is. I mean, you need to own your divine power. Have you lost your self-worth, your individuality? Could be a job situation where you've totally lost your individuality. You do not have a voice. You let other people overpower you, overrule, or you do not even voice your opinions, and you're like, okay, whatever the person is saying, I'm fine. Or somebody else takes your credit and you're fine with it. You do not say anything in the meetings or otherwise. I mean, people think you do not have an opinion, and somewhere down the line you lost your own worth, you know, and you do so much hard work, but here it is. You're a diamond, you know. Bless your heart. I mean, you should consider that you are worthy, you know. You are a diamond and you've lost some yourself somewhere, you know. So it could be somebody taking advantage of your position, you know, because you are so quiet and whatever, so they are taking your credit, I mean your spotlight away. So that's what they've taken. You got to believe in yourself. Everybody is unique and you have a lot of abilities and capabilities to shine. That's what I feel. Prosperity, here it is. I mean, next 8 days you got to work on all this, or probably prosperity, not just 8 days. You got to work on all this, and you will attract money, you will attract love, you know. There'll be abundance in your life, but you got to have self-worth. If you do not have self-worth, nothing will work, you know. Answered prayers, your prayers are going to be answered. So you've been really asking for self-worth, you've been praying for self-worth. If you've actually blessed your heart, if you mended your heart, if you've first thought of yourself and then others, and you've you understand what the problem is, you've addressed the problem, you've accepted the problem, so your prayers are going to be answered. I mean, there's solutions and support coming for you. People are going to stand up for you. You know, if it's a company or something organization which is doing wrong to you, people are going to stand up for you. Your co-workers, your subordinates, or whoever, your friends, they're going to stand next to you and say, "We support you." I mean, you getting support could be money support, emotional support, anything, but they're going to protect you. Look at this. I mean, this is your protective circle. Your friends are very protective about you. Your family, your siblings, somebody at work is very protective. Probably your loved one is very protective about you, and they're going to give you that strength only when you believe in yourself. So if you have any control issues, just give up on them. Or somebody could be controlling you. Somebody's controlled you too much. You want to break free. This is freedom from them. You got to break free. Otherwise, I mean, that energy is too controlling right now. I mean, do not let anybody control you and make you a puppet. I mean, you got to come out of somebody's shadow, or I mean, you working, you working behind the scenes. You don't have your own individuality or something. Let yourself feel all your emotions, and this is also important. Maybe you've buried all your emotions, one emotion, two emotions. You're not showing the world what you're feeling. So somebody hurts you with words, you do not show it. So how will they know that you hurt? You do not voice out. Like I said, this is plain issue of somebody not voicing out their own opinion. So if you don't tell them I don't like it, people are not going to stop doing it. I mean, you've got to be assertive. That's why the card was out, that you got to be assertive here. Where's the card? I saw the word assertive somewhere, and empowered. You got to be assertive in what you're saying, and if you are, nobody's going to mess with you. Nobody's going to control you. So next 8 days, remember this. I mean, you got to take things in your own hand. You got to take the steering wheel of your life in your own hand. Let's see, what are the love messages from your loved one for the next 8 days. What do they want to tell you? I'm confused right now. The person you are with is confused about something. It's a relationship or where it's going or anything you said or did not say, or whatever. They're confused right now. I mean, they're thinking about something. Why are you ignoring me? Probably this is suddenly you started ignoring them and they're confused. Why would you ignore them? Everything is going right. What's happened? What heart issue is this? What has happened? Is there a fight? You didn't tell me, Why would you ignore me? Because that's confusing me more. And that's what they're saying. I miss you too. So they miss you. It's not that they don't miss you, or probably you are deliberately keeping them away. I don't know. Why would you do that? But that's another message that I get. And they are happy with you. So these could be different messages for everybody. It could be an individual standalone message that they miss you and they're happy with you. Or probably they said that, yes, I miss you and I'm happy with you. What made you think I'm not happy with you? Why are you thinking like that? And why would you ignore me? Because, yes, you make me happy and I'm madly in love with you. Let's understand each other. Maybe that's why for a lot of you probably do not understand each other very well, and before taking it forward you're like, let's understand, are we made for each other? Yes, you are happy with me. Yes, I'm in love with you. You're in love with me. But let's understand what's happening now. Probably the person is confused because you're still you're in that phase where you have to know each other better. I want to make it work. So for some of you do want to make it work no matter what. So maybe you had a fight and they ignored you, or you ignored them, or they're confused about you, do not understand each other. Maybe it could be a first fight. I also get a first fight. And but they do want to make it work. You're my twin flame. So for some of you, this is your twin flame, and that's what they're going to tell you. You're going to meet your twin flame, or you are with your twin flame, and next 8 days you're going to realize that. Thanks so much for listening to me, and I'll be back with another reading. This was a reading for 21st Feb to 28th Feb, and all the best, and see you soon. And I'll be back with another reading, like I said. Bye, guys. Good night.